Hello everyone, wishing you all a pleasant and a beautiful day. As we have completed the portions for the half yearly, let us have the revision. So let's discuss some of the multiple choice questions which are important of these chapters. Okay, so for the first, moving towards the diversity in living organisms. So here the first question is, fungus and algae both are placed under the same division Halophyta. Okay, the fungus and algae both are placed under the same division Halophyta. So what is the reason that both share the same group? Why they are in the same group? So here your options are, both are autotrophic, both are saprophytic, plant body in both is not differentiated into root, stem and leaves, both have false roots. So here the answer is plant body in both is not differentiated into root, stem and the leaves. So that is the answer. So the next question, choose the option that best describes the characteristics of kingdom to which the mushroom belongs. So option A, unicellular prokaryotic organisms. Option B, saprophytic, eukaryotic, multicellular organisms. Option C, unicellular eukaryotic organisms. And option D, autotrophic eukaryotic organisms. So option B is the correct answer, saprophytic, eukaryotic, multicellular organisms. We know that the kingdom mushroom, okay, the question is characteristic of the kingdom mushroom belongs to. So moving towards the next question. So given below is the figure of funaria, a moss plant. Okay, a figure of funaria. So A, B, C, D, you have to mark it, you have to label it. So what is the A portion termed as? What is the B portion termed as? What is C portion termed as? And what is T portion? So here it is, they have given it in a sequential order, whether A is fruit, rhizoid, setae and capsule. Option B, rhizoids, fruit, setae and capsule. Option A, fruit, setae, rhizoids and capsule. And option D, rhizoids, setae, fruit and capsule. So what will be the answer? So hope you might have told the answer in your mind. So your answer is correct. A, rhizoids, the A portion is termed as rhizoids. Then the B, fruit, C is setae and D, capsule. So we all know that. Okay, so rhizoids. This one is B region is known as, what is the B region termed as? Okay, B is termed as fruit, the C is termed as setae and D is termed as capsule. So moving towards the next question. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Which of the following statement is incorrect? Aves are warm-blooded, egg-laying and having 4-chambered heart. Aves have feather-covered body, 4 limbs and are modified as wing and breathe through lungs. Most of the mammals are viviparous. Fishes, amphibians and reptiles are oviparous. Which is the correct answer? We know that fishes, amphibians and reptiles are oviparous. And the next question here, the various species of organisms are grouped together on the basis of similarities and dissimilarities, which is known as the classification. It helps in an easy study of the organisms. Among the following, which is not an advantage of classification of organisms. So here, the advantage of classification of organism is given, so which is not among these. So it helps to study the geographical distribution of plants and animals. It helps to study the nuclear structure of the organisms. It depicts before us the picture of all life forms at glance. So which is the correct answer? C option is the correct. It helps to study the nuclear structure of the organisms. So that is not the advantage of the classification of the organisms. So here is your next question. So which of the following animals possesses a water-vascular system? So here we have starfish, jellyfish, cuttlefish and hydra. Which of these is the following possesses water-vascular system? So we know that it is starfish. So next, moving towards the next question, that is, among the following, choose the correct option that best describes the characteristics of Spirogyra. Multicellular, autotrophic, root-like rhizoids, cytoplasmic strands, autotrophic, presence of rhizome, then presence of male cones, non-vascular filaments, then the filamentous, presence of cytoplasmic strands and the presence of pyrenoids. Which is the correct answer? Filamentous, presence of cytoplasmic cytoplasmic strands and presence of pyrenoids. That is the correct answer. Next we have here, the parenchyma has a tiny hair-like projections all around the outside of their cell, and that give the parenchyma locomotion and helps the food to move in its oral cavity. So what is it? You have to choose the option. So first one is villi, option is given. Second one is cilia. Third one is oral groove, and fourth one is cytophyte. We know the answer is cilia. So with the help of cilia they do move the substances that we know. And the next question is, angiosperm is a division of Pictum plantae. The main characteristic feature of angiosperm is seeds are naked in fruits. Seeds are covered with pods are in fruits. Fruits are without seeds. Seeds are naked without fruits. What is the correct options? We know that seeds are covered with pods and are in fruits. That is the correct option. So the next question here. The International Code of Biological Nomenclature provides the scientific nomenclature for every organism. Okay, that consists of the genus name and the species name of the organism. Can you introduce the system of binomial nomenclature of the organism? Can you name? Yeah, I know that you are telling the answer. So without opening your text, you know the answer. Who is that? Robert Hooke, Carolus Linnaeus, Robert Whittaker, and Ernest Haeckel. So that is Carolus Linnaeus. So here is your next question. Which of the following have an open circulatory system? So answer is A, 1 and 2. Okay, so Arthropoda and mollusca are having the open circulatory system that we have learnt. Here is your next question. Which among the following is a common feature of the chordates? So presence of notochord, presence of triploblastic condition, presence of serum, presence of gill pouches. So which is the correct answer? We know that presence of the notochord is the characteristic features of the chordates. So here we have alongside shown the pictures of some reptiles. So you have to state following. Can you opt out the statement that does not match the characteristic of this family? So you have to take one option from here that does not match this family. So here 4 options are there. Process of fertilization is internal in these organisms. Their eggs have a hard covering of shell. Their skin is dry and keratinized. They have 3-chambered heart. So we know that they have 3-chambered heart. So moving towards the next question, that is 4 students, that is PQRS, were asked to label the parts A, B, C, D, E respectively. So part A, B, C, D you have to. So they have submitted their answers as given below. So they have, student P has said that tentacle, gastrodermis, bud, mouth and young hydra. Student Q said this, student R said this, student S said this. So which are the options that we have to select here? So student S is correct here. So tentacle A portion, B is mouth region, and C is young hydra, D is bud, and E is gastrodermis. So next question here, which adaptation of the frog differentiates it from the fish? Which adaptation of frogs differentiate it from the fish? So which is adaptation? The ability to live in water also, lays egg in water, have a streamlined body, presence of mucus gland in the skin. So which is the option? Correct option, ability to live in the water. So this is all about the chapter 9 MCQs. We will discuss the question answers in the next video, next class. Let us learn this chapter well, and next we will learn about the chapter tissues. Okay, we will discuss the MCQs of chapter tissues. So that's all for today. You learn at home, learn the question answers also. We will be discussing the question answers also later. So now it's enough for you. You can learn, you can go through the text, you can read the NCERT text line by line. It's a very simple chapter. You can go through it. The characteristic features of the amphibians, the characteristic features, we have learned about the diversity of animals. Okay, we have learned so many things in this chapter. So you can go through it, you can read it, you can understand it, and also you may go through these question answers once again. You may write it in your notebook also, so that you can learn it. Okay, you can learn the option, you can write the options also along with these questions, so that you will never forget in your lifetime. So, wishing you all a good day, a pleasant day, a beautiful day, a nice day. Learn well, learn at home, be attentive, be alert, be healthy. Thank you.